What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rumleg is back again with another video. So you guys know that I've been doing vlogs for probably a good 5-6 months and doing another one. So your boy's headed out to the Capital Audio Fest and I want to bring you guys along. Capital Audio Fest is a grand show that they have in Maryland / Washington DC, and they bring all these high-end audio equipment, turntables, loudspeakers, amplifiers, all the way from $500 to like $2.5 million. So I'm gonna be going to Rockville, Maryland, hang out there, and I'm gonna be showcasing a lot of vendors that have these amazing audio systems. So I wanna bring you guys along. But you know, this is my fragrance channel, so you know I gotta show you guys what fragrance I'm wearing. So the fragrance I'm wearing right here, this is Minty Rosa's Mana. This is an amazing floral, slightly powdery, I could say leaning kind of slightly to the feminine side, but I like this pepperiness, I like this kind of powdery floral vibe it is giving, and it's sweet. So you know your boy likes sweet fragrances. So I can't wait to review this for you guys, but this is what I'm rocking. So let's put a little bit of this on right now before we go out, because I love when people ask you, like, yo, what is that you got on? That smells really good. I gotta hook them up. And I'm wearing my He Smells Like Rome t-shirt. You gotta promote yourself when you're out there. So come along, hang out with your boy. We're gonna have some fun. I'll see you guys there. Peace. I get too crazy, had a little baddie now. We stay good friends, we get too ready. All I know is that when this cup ends, the next one begins. My babe, you know me, and you knew me back then. And you know how it goes when I see you again. You know I'm making my way to your ends, and you know I need you to be there for me. You a little post-so baby, you a little 48 baby. Got a little candy in her pocket, she gon' take off like a. You already know, no. Ready up a couple more. Okay, so I just found out I got 5,000 subscribers, and I want to thank you guys for the opportunity, man. You guys are the best. 5,000 on our way to 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Man, I appreciate each and every one of you. I gotta thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the opportunity. And man, without him, I could do nothing. So I'm ecstatic, I'm happy. And today's a good day because I'm going to the Capital Audio Fest. You saw the outfit, looking swagged out here. Thank you again, guys. Y'all my peoples, y'all my smell good guys. Let's go have some fun. Peace.
You definitely want some real solid power. The way, if you have a really solid amplifier, it will handle anything down to 2 ohms. So what we always say is, whatever you save on the Magnifan speakers, you should really control. So if you're thinking of doing Magnifans, budget accordingly for your amplification. If you kind of so we use this brand called Noted, and here we're on the other side. Sometimes I lie to
was the one who said believe in love. We get closer, not close enough. Why'd you have to leave? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go? Oh, I can't do this anymore. Why'd you have to leave?
Make sure that whether it's shipping or the packing and everything, you gotta leave it.
Gary's very disappointed.
In the morning, oh my god. Yeah, it's
Isn't that amazing?
Tomorrow
crazy.
it's here, right? So I need to leave.
so we don't have to do every your stuff early.
What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about?
And I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you, you'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes in stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love.
Yet organic base. How do you feel about the song, Lonnie? You want a better version of it? This kind of got me back in love with it, so I'm kind of like playing it.
we're just two lovers. Feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power, minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did? For the love of my life, she's got glow on her face, so glorious look in her eyes. My angel of light. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden
So we are here. We just finished a few rooms, and man, this is bananas. So far, I've been to 4 rooms, and this place is extremely packed. This is 50% more people here than it was last year. This event is huge now. Now, it's been pretty decent, maybe a good 700, 800 people before. There's probably a good 2,000 to 3,000 people at this event. I'm not joking. Just take a look. We're having fun. We're enjoying ourselves. We're gonna go look at some more videos, some more audio equipment, and I gotta go check out Pathos. That's what I'm going to next, to go look at the amplifiers, because they have some of the best looking amplifiers. So come along, let's go have some more fun, look at some of this audio equipment. We got all day. Let's go.
What if you and the sunlight hits me? I'm cold and you'll see. I'm cold.
that you love me, lying to my face. I know you double crossed me, girl, you're such a fake. What a shame, guess my lover was a snake. Pretty little liar, what you gonna say? Tell me that you love me, lying to my face. I know you double crossed me, girl, you're such a fake. What a shame, guess my lover was a snake.
I've been to probably 30 rooms. We got about 4 more to go. Doing this for you guys. I know y'all fragrance heads. Yes, you just reminded me. I got a spritz up. Got my Mentally Rosa backup spray. So let's put a little bit on. But yeah, we're about to head out. I gotta go see High Water Sounds. That's a tube and horn speaker. Fantastic company. And then I'm gonna see Genesis. I'm not sure who else, but we got about 4 more people we need to go check out. Dark Seal's not here. I don't know what's going on with them, but all in all, this has been fun, fantastic. Try not to buy any records because I got a bunch here, but man, ain't nothing like the Capitol Audio Fest. Let's go check out some more. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Listen to the song of
Nobody does that. He lives there with me. You don't go down there. He knows. You don't know the show.
Yeah, you're Virgin Mary, though. You're not.
No, we don't go down to gamble. That's for tourists.
Yeah, that's where tourists.
I fly home and all these people are looking out the window.
That's 2024, I think, one of the towers.
Or 50 active.
Yeah.
I wish I could make a killing.
Yeah. Money you made with gamble.
I'm not kidding. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I never gamble.
Never a strip.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Never. That's not me. You know.
I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada. With your face sketched on it twice. And so sweet, oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on.
it all the time, blowing out my mind, just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page. You have appeared to my life, feel like I'll never be the same, just like a song. I wonder why it is I don't argue like this with anyone but you. I wonder
others. Feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power. Minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did? For the love of my life.
Is what I had considered you for. Trails of war. I woke up in a daze from deep within, and then my vision ceased. That was the way I.
It's all kind of house. It's got Latin beat, there's hip hop, there's all kinds of stuff on it. So let's see. We'll randomly choose one here. I mean, all 6 records are good, so.
Sometimes I'd rather be emotional than hurt inside. That's why I cry. Do you ever look at yourself and see the truth in your eyes? Still I question why. Is it hard for you to do? My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace, put my mind at rest, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone. Perched up in a rocking chair. Where you going? No one knows. It was perfect in my head. Things are changing, but I'm still here. Going down these words, and it seems so clear. You was the one who said believe in love. We get close. Grew up in a case of fragile glass, but hammer away, it's time to crash. And as it shatters, let me shatter into you. The soft candle glow, the music so slow, your skin on my skin, the room is spinning, nerve on my core, I'm shaking all over.
Definitely will run in some photos, especially
Yeah, no, Nick's has got a shitload of games.
Oh, it's not long?
Except fuck you.
Okay, that's plenty.
And his solution has a lot of games too. And it's okay, it's about the same time.
Miles Astor's inobtainium tapes that he has collected over the time, and we're going to play them on a new machine that was started developing about 5 years ago from France, from Christophe Martinez, and his background was setting up the quality control for the tapes that are made in France with the BASF and the AGFA formulations. He set up the quality check for those. His other background was also in flight simulators, and he wanted to make a new machine that he was inspired by the Telefunkens and the Studers of the day, and so he designed the AAD TP1000 from the ground up. So it has technology in there from his experience and things that are not found on any of the machines today. Some of the things that are unique is the tape tension sensing. For instance, the Studers, which I worked for them for 23 years, had to replace the Allen Bradley potentiometers that govern the tape tension sensing, which are these particular pivot points to maintain. Anyway, so the tape tension sensing done on the AAD machine is done with a strain gauge. A strain gauge is two dissimilar metals, and then when they bend, they change the voltage. The voltage is maintained within 1/4 of a millisecond to the 25 grams required across the tape heads. As the real diameter is changing, of course, that changes the tape tension, just like on a bicycle. You've got efficiency of a large wheel and a small wheel, and that's constantly changing as the tape is pulled through. The other interesting one, which is the most fun, is the interface for controlling the machine. It's a touch screen. So you've got NAB, IEC. It's simply you touch the appropriate button and it changes to NAB or IEC. And the same thing with the flux density from 512 to 320, and a number of other things. You can set it up so that when you sit down, you rewind the tape to the head to play the tape. You can just simply play next, and when it sees the clear leader at the end of the tape, when you're sitting down, it automatically goes into play. Some of the other features on it are it's a 3-motor machine. They're all DC motors made by Maxon, which is the same company that Studer used on their some of their machines, most notably their cassette machines. The difference is that these are belt coupled to the capstan and to the turntables. The turntables are not mechanically braked; they are electrically braked. So this machine handles tape, and as Gary would say, as beautifully or even better than the Studer AA20. I've got acetate tapes that were made in 1959. I have no problem putting them on there. It handles them exquisitely. It's very gentle on tapes. The heads that are used in this machine are the same 318 heads that are used in the AA20, which are made by AMB in Belgium. They make heads for Ampex, for Ballfinger, if he's still around, and Studer machines and the like. Revox as well. So they're brand new machines. They're the 318 heads that Studer used. High permeability, and so everything here is readily available. It's a production machine. They started delivering the machines 2 years ago. This machine is my demo machine that I've had now for 2 years. No problems. Works great.
3-speed?
This is, well, it says 3-speed, but it's not. It's 7.5 and 15.
Oh, not 30. Okay.
No, that machine will be out probably in January, and that will be a record and reproduce machine 30, 15, 7.5.
Oh, this is just play?
Just play only for now. Yep. It's all set up for record reproduce as far as button controls and everything else, but it needs the electronics obviously and the second and third head. So with that, we'll turn it over to Miles and listen to some music.
Thanks, Brian.
Sure.
We were the first to sort of start the renaissance in tape, Dan and Mike and Paul. And it was actually, I had played with the idea of having tape for many years as an audiophile, but you know, my turntable was at that point in time in the 80s and 90s better than the tape, as you know, compared to the 50s and 60s when tape came out and LPs came out. You know, the cartridges weren't great, the tables weren't great, so tape really ruled the roost. But you know, I was at a CES and Winston Ma, who's no longer with us, Winston dragged me into one of the rooms at CES and says, "Hey, you got to hear this." And they were playing the reference recordings Malcolm Arnold tape, and it was like, holy crap, this is like amazing. So it was like, you know, was love at first listen. And so it's like, okay, how do I, start into tape? And that's been basically a 15-year journey into tape. So what I tried to do is kind of take tapes from different genres, from different people who are manufacturing tapes today, and we're maybe going to do 2 or 3 tracks from each tape just to kind of wet your whistle. Yes, Brian described, we have a great machine here. The nice thing about the French machine is it's a turnkey machine. I've kind of opted for the more audiophile thing of starting with an old Techniques and gutting it and adding external electronics, but not everybody's like that. A lot of people just want something that's plug and play, forget about it. So you got this machine here, maybe the ball finger, you got Greg Barron's deck upstairs from United Home Audio, and you got the Revox machine and the Revox that's coming out. So you've got a couple machines, and the nice thing is they have a warranty, the parts are available, because that's one thing you want to consider. The problem is a lot of people, we want to go the vintage route. That's great, and those machines are wonderful machines. I mean, they're 50 plus years old and they're still working, but they need work. So, you never know what you're buying with these old machines. You could they could be a black hole. You could sink 10 grand into fixing them up and not blink an eye. So, that's the nice thing about these. It's all, basically, there's no fuss, no muss. So, what I thought I would do is to kick things off with a tape that was released from Chad at Acoustic Sounds. And, a lot of us have been after Chad to release tapes for years because of all the people out there, no one has more access to all the great recordings out there. I mean, I'm sure everybody has a few albums from Chad. So finally, after a lot of prodding and pressuring, he finally broke down and started to release tapes. So what I chose, the first one, since, the question I always hear is like, well, when are they going to put out stuff that's rock? Because, 70% of people listen to rock music. So if the tape renaissance is really going to, gather some legs, we have to have a good catalog of rock recordings. So what I chose, I don't know how many people have heard this, it's a wonderful album, Ricky Lee Jones analog recording, It's Like This, done by James, or some of it's done by James Farber. The reason I mention that is one of the other tapes I'm going to play tonight has also been engineered by James Farber. But, this was an album she did a bunch of covers on. She had, one thing I love about Ricky Lee Jones is she always backs herself with like amazing musicians. And there's people like Richard Davis, John Pizzarelli, you got Ben Folds on this, and Taj Mahal. And again, it's Joe Jackson. The first track we're going to hear, there's Joe Jackson is backing Ricky Lee Jones. And she's one of my favorite performers. I've followed her since I was a kid. I first heard her in '82 after her first album. She was playing in New York at what they used to have this series concert on the pier at 58th Street. And she came out on stage and started to play, and the sound was atrocious, and she stopped about 45 seconds into the first song and started yelling at her roadies, "Get your fucking shit together." And they stopped. They ran around for about 15 minutes, hooked things up again, and she started playing, and she was happy. So I always love that. It's like seeing it, she just really was unhappy with the sound, and it was bad. So, but you got it fixed. So anyway, well, let's start. We're going to start with we'll do 3 tracks from here. The first one, Showbiz Kids with Joe Jackson. Brian, do you want to hit play?
Don't give a fuck about anybody else. Show business kids making movies on themselves. They don't give a fuck about anybody else. Las Vegas, Las Vegas, Las Vegas. You know that Las Vegas, Las Vegas. You know that Las Vegas. Got that poor people sleeping with the shade on the light. Poor people sleeping on the stars come at night. Why that poor people
as a king. I'm foolish, though it may seem to me. That's everything, the mere idea of you, my love. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never
but you can't predict the weather. This Jackson 10 times out of 9. Now if I'm lying, fine. The quickest muzzle, throw it on my mouth and I'll decline. Keep me the queen, then the puppy love thing. Together dream about that crib with the good yes swing. On my oak tree, I hope we feel like this forever. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Forever never seems that long until you're grown. And notice that the day by day ruler can't be too long. Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could become a magician to abracadabra all the Saturn. Thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he, asking what happened to the villain that her and me had. I pray so much about it.
All right, guys, we have finished the Capitol Audio Fest, and it was a fantastic show. I hope you guys enjoyed every room I went into. This was one of the best shows of the year. I had an amazing time. If you love audio equipment and you want to check out something for your man cave or your living room, you got to come to the Rockville Audio Fest, Capitol Audio Fest next year. Thank you to all the guys who hosted me and let me sit in their rooms. I truly appreciate it. Genesis, TW Acoustics, YG Acoustics, you guys were awesome. Until next time, guys, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out on the next video. God bless, in Jesus' name. Peace.